Well, hello there. It's Sunday, November the 1st. And did everyone have a good Halloween yesterday? Did you get trick or treaters, witches, and goblins to your front door looking for goodies? I hope you had a good one. It was also a full moon last night, full moon in Scorpio. And I wish I had good news for you guys. I really do. I wish I could say everything is working out well and the sun's coming out tomorrow. It's not. Just isn't. I mean, I looked high and low. I looked under rocks. I looked anywhere I could to find any good news for this coming week. But unfortunately, it's not really unfortunately, we just have a lot of work to do right now. The earth is in a major transition. We are beginning a new 2,000 year cycle. And this cycle is all about service, it's all about humanity, it's all about technology. We're leaving the cycle of Pisces. The Pisces cycle was ruled by, in the Christian tradition, was ruled by Jesus of Nazareth, who embodied the Christ energy. And this is the energy of love and of authority and of looking to the higher self for guidance. Now we are taking that, we're moving into a new cycle, a new 2,000 year cycle. Now remember, cycles they don't have a switch, on off switch. So this baby's been rumbling for about 100 years now. Now it's really starting to kick in. So the energy is changing, and those of us who want to remain all about me, myself, and I, everyone else, you're on your own, have fun, but you don't have anything to do with me. That's going to be a problem for you. It's going to be a problem moving forward because that energy just doesn't work anymore. We're going to begin to understand that we are all in this together, all being the entire humanity, all of us, all the people on this earth. Aren't we just finding this out now with the pandemic? Has anyone been spared by the pandemic? Anyone? No. We are all in this together. We have to work together for a solution to continue to survive on this planet. And it's going to look like, our future is going to look like service, being of service to each other, helping each other fulfill their best potential. It's about humanity. It's about realizing we're all in this boat together and we have to work together to be successful. And it's all about technology. We're moving very quickly and into new forms of technology. We don't even know what's coming. It's coming so fast, but it is going to be quite exciting. So this is the energy that's coming. But we are in the final stages of the Piscean age. So what happens in all final stages is all this unhealed, all this garbage, all this low energy and negativity gets brought up so that it can be healed, so that we can move in to this new cycle balanced and harmonized. So here we are. We're learning to balance and harmonize ourselves so that we can be successful in this new energy, this new cycle it is upon us. It is working its way through, and either you get on the boat or you're not going to be in good shape, is all I can tell you. But so with that in mind, let's start with our deep 3 cleansing breaths right now. Let's get our week started with a clean slate. Let's forget everything we've brought with us to this point. Let's get a new start today. So let's settle ourselves and let's take our first breath. Okay, on this first breath, I want you to release your need to be right. Awesome. Let's take the second one. On your second breath, let's release our need to be critical and our need to be very judgmental. And on our third and final breath, Let's try to talk and breathe at one time. Let's try this again on the third and final breath. Let's release our fear and our lack. Okay, there is method to my madness. Well, sometimes, but right now there's a method to my madness with these releasing, being critical and releasing needing to be right, because this week is all about the relationship. So as we move forward, our relationships need to reflect our ability to work together, to compromise with each other, to acknowledge each other's individuality, to honor that in each other. And this week we are facing some very difficult challenges, especially financially in our homes and our families and with our significant other. I mean, life has changed so quickly in the last months. Some of us don't have jobs anymore. Our financial situations have changed drastically, some drastically. And so we are at the table with our significant others trying to work out a way that we can still be financially stable and successful in these very volatile times. Well, that's kind of where the problem lies, because I need my golf games, but you think your gym membership is more important. Okay, so we're kind of like, I'm more important, and your partner's, no, mine's more important. You have to listen to each other, and you have to compromise. Okay, this is a time of compromise. It's not judging whose outlay of the finances is more appropriate and of more value. It's understanding that both of us in the relationship need to have certain things to replenish ourselves, to be balanced and harmonized. And that's physically in this situation. It's the gym or it's the golf course. It can be anything, though. The point is, we really need to listen. We need to listen to what our partner is saying. We need to listen to what our partner is saying is important to them. And then we need to work a way that we can still be financially sound. We're going to have to compromise. We're going to have to give some things up. But as long as we work together as a united front, we can overcome this. But I'm going to tell you, the tendency is going to be bickering. It's going to be a lot of pointing the finger. That's what seems to be coming up. So be conscious, be focused, come from a place of love this week. Really work on working together, because that is the energy of the future. We have to be working together now. No more, hey, it's all about me, all about me. No, we have to work together. If you want to stay with that all about me, it's going to get a little painful for you, but go ahead, have at it. Anyway, let's see what our spirit guides have to say to us this week about how we can best navigate the week ahead and the energy ahead of us this week. They are always helpful. I know we're kind of in a cruddy mood. It's not a great energy. It's very pessimistic, very gloomy, very, oh man, they just can't even see any light at the end of the tunnel, can we, at this point? But it is there. It is there. We just have to have faith and keep moving forward and keep doing our work. And this week, it's making our relationships more balanced and harmonized, especially financially. All right. Okay, spirit guides, what do you have to say to us today? Oh my. The first card is the Devil card. This is the energy of the week. So this is not good news. This is, the Devil card is our obsessions. The Devil card is unhealthy relationships. The Devil card is relationships based on lust and not based on love. And it's an obsession. And so what the energy is what I want. The energy is, we seem to be focused on what I want and thinking that my way is the best way. We need to take a look at that this week. The guides are saying you need to come off of that energy of selfishness, that energy of being obsessed with your own idea, your own perception. Okay? Next up is our situation that we'll be looking at. Well, the situation is working. The Nine of Cups is being fulfilled, is having your wishes come true. So the situation is, to have your wishes come true, you have to work together. You have to compromise. You have to acknowledge each other and honor each other. If you do, you'll have a happy ending. And it's not really about the money. That's not the happy ending. It's the happy ending of knowing that your relationship is on a deeper level, a more unified level. The opportunity for this week is Judgment. This is the card of karma, of cause and effect. That's the word as I was trying to look for. Everything is coming up right at this week. Everything is coming up that needs to be balanced. All your past actions are coming to be addressed and reconciled. All that energy that you've been putting out is coming back. For those of us who've been working hard, working on ourselves and our relationships and our situations, what the Judgment card signifies for us is that there's a new day coming. You've done your work. So if you've done your work, good job. You've got something great coming your way. And if you're not, if you haven't done your work, you have more work to do, and you'll also experience the results of not getting your work done. Our lesson is the Four of Swords. It is rest. The Four of Swords, he's laying down. He isn't going anywhere. Not a week for us to move forward. This is a week to work within our relationships, to work on compromise and balance, and being able to communicate with each other in a healthy, loving way. It's not going out there and, I don't know, going to that golf course or going to the gym. I don't know. But it's not about going out. It's staying in and resting within yourself and working closely with those you love. What's the outcome for us if we do all our work? Page of Swords. I think we had the Page of Swords last week. Page of Swords, he's about messages. He's about something coming your way that you may not expect, but look for a message this week that helps you in your work, in your relating to each other, and working on bringing harmony, on working on having a healthier foundation in your relationship. Look for messages. And like I said last week, these messages don't usually come with a knock at your front. I'm looking at my front door like you can see it. Messages don't come for like a knock at the front door usually, or you don't get a letter in the mail or an email. You gotta listen. You got to listen to the song on the radio. You got to listen to your friend says something. You're like, wait a minute. What'd you just say there? What'd you just say? Look for messages. Messengers are there from Spirit this week to help us guide and navigate us through the energies. We just have to be ready to listen, and we have to have those antennas up. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday, November 1st, for your weekly spiritual forecast. I know it ain't pretty, but we are moving forward. So let's keep moving forward and keep working. Would love for you to come visit me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational messages as well as interesting memes. And please, if you like what you see today, please hit like on the Facebook channel. Also, subscribe. I'd love for you to join us every week for the spiritual weather forecast. Everyone, have a great week. Remember, life is lived from the inside out. Namaste.